Foundation, a global production company designed to develop social and cultural competencies among youth. Jenna's expertise lies in developing content that sparks positive social change. She was the youngest American to work at the United Nations, a graduate of Columbia University's International Education Program. She provides thought-provoking approaches that educate youth about peoples and problems beyond their borders. So please join me in welcoming Jenna Arnold.
Is Mr. Hall still here?
Thresholds in life where people cross over from childhood to adulthood, but those audiences are not the ones that I care about. It's you guys that I care about. Somebody say MTV. Just MTV. I decided to start my own company, Press Play Productions, and the mission of Press Play is to develop educational content about global issues that educates and entertains youth, particularly and hopefully to get them involved in something besides themselves. And I'm fascinated by this whole concept, like I said, about why people contribute to society and when they should be responsible for doing that. And in a lot of places around the world, once you become an adult, you are selfless, and it all becomes how you're contributing to your family. And I would argue to say that we don't really have that threshold here in the States. We have coming-of-age ceremonies like bat and bar mitzvahs, or Sweet 16, or voting, or graduating high school, or graduating college, but let's face it, there's a lot of people in this country in their mid to late 20s who are still carrying their parents' credit cards. And not to say that I should be speaking on behalf or to them, but I think there is this lack of understanding in today's younger generations about why it's important to contribute, not just to this country, but to the world at large. I really enjoyed that unit that Chris Boone did, and 10 years later, I was in Los Angeles reading a New York Times article about a kid in Siberia who had to jump into a freezing lake to prove to all of his elders that he was man enough to become a man. And all of a sudden, like one of those intricate locks, everything started falling into place. And I knew immediately that this was going to be a television show that would have success in helping kids understand each other better.
Relatable to all of you, to myself, to my peers, to my family. I wanted to help show you that there's commonalities, that a 16-year-old in Kansas and a 16-year-old in Kenya are both very confused, like they can't stand their parents right now and have no idea what they want to do with the rest of their lives, even though they might not speak the same language, practice the same religion, or have the same kind of socioeconomic status. We all share so much more than commonly thought.
I think there is this lack of understanding in today's younger generations about why it's important to contribute, not just to this country, but to the world at large. It really depends on your generation. And so the whole idea is that you watch the show, you want to learn more, or you want to give back.